today's presentation is all about the basic principle of interview. Interview does not mean that you are going to get hired. Interviews are all about employers have got some need and they need to hunt the right talent to fulfill their need. It is important as a candidate for you to know who you are, what you stand for, and for what role you are applying for. Now in the second slide we will see how to introduce yourself at a job interview. When you arrive at the interview site, introduce yourself to the receptionist by stating your name and purpose for the visit. Here you can give your name and tell him or her that you have been interviewed scheduled with so and so person at so and so time. Here you will be either escorted to the interview room or the hiring manager will come out to meet you at the reception area. Again, take time to introduce yourself so the interviewer knows who you are. Offer to shake hands even if the interviewer doesn't offer their hand first. It's a good etiquette to include a handshake as a part of your introduction. Now in the third slide we will be seeing the etiquettes that we need to follow. Say hello, thank you, you are welcome, and have a great day in all the appropriate spots. Use any mouth freshener before attending the interview session. Also, it is very important to keep your cell phone switched off before you enter the interview room. Avoid applying strong perfume, wearing ornaments that make sound, colorful dresses, etc. This gives a perfect look and it makes the interviewer also feel that you are very serious about the job and yes, you are a professional person. During the interview, many hiring managers will start an interview with an open-ended question like, tell me about yourself. The core of your response should focus on the key elements in your background, which will enable you to excel in the job for which you are interviewing. You should carefully analyze the job to the interview so you can point out the interest, skills, experiences, personal qualities which will enable you to meet or exceed the requirement. Make it keep your introduction short. Generally, a quick recap of your most compelling qualification will suffice. Your goal is to connect personally with the interviewer as well as to show that you are qualified for the job. Now, the next thing is the follow-up questions. The interviewer may follow up your introduction with more questions. So it is important to remember that you will need to support whatever assertions you make during your introduction. Be prepared to provide specific examples of how and where you have utilized your assets to successfully carry out work or volunteer roles. The next point that needs to be taken care is what a person needs to wear to a job interview. When you are dressing for a job interview, the image you present is really important because the first impression is the last impression. When dressing for an interview for a professional position, dress in a business attire, be neat, tidy, well groomed, and present a positive image. Now, the last session, that is the wrapping up session. Concluding sessions too needs to be done in a very confident manner with a smiling face. Show curiosity to know when feedback would be provided. When an employer wraps up the interview session, ask them how long will it take to get a feedback on the interview. Tell them thanks, shake their hand and leave their premises with a smiling face. So the conclusion is, be presentable, confident in what you say, and see how you can conquer the so-called interview session. Thank you.